Welcome back to Erica's Nightmare. This is Snowcone72. I'm doing another chat today. For me, I go on early just to give extra people time to come in. But for me, if you're early, you're right on time. So somebody wants to come in, say hi. I'm all for it. I informed a lot more people this time. Should get a few more people. Told some people I'd be on at 9:30. Some people I said on at 10. I hope everybody's doing well. Like OG says, blessings to everyone. And let's talk about how everybody's doing and how their day went. We'll go from there. Going to talk about tulpas, but no, since barely nobody knows what they are. And yes, that is my wife on my phone, and I am on her phone. And the link is posted. Now, I can't guarantee it won't mess up this early, because usually you have to wait till at least the 10 o'clock hour. It's 9:25 right here. But this time I was smart. I informed a lot more people. I sent it to a lot more people. And hopefully we'll get a few more that come in. I know the lighting's kind of weird, but it's all I can do. I thank you for the 3 people being here. I appreciate it. Even if you have stuff going on, if you just come in, say hi, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to Erica. I'll give another 24 minutes before I let people come on. Hey, Terry, how you doing? No, I'm on my wife's phone because I ran out of time. I went past that 20 hours of StreamYard. So I'm on my wife's channel, but she's here under my name right here. So Terry, it looks like we got a Screwloose too. We're trying to act more like you. We're doing good. I hope your day is doing well. Anything you got going on? Sorry, we're Janet free on this channel. That's unless OG comes on. And for him to do the Janet merchandise, that was my idea I gave him. And my idea I gave him today was do Charlotte merchandise. Or Charlie merchandise, we should say. Cool. I'll definitely go back and watch that, Terry. I don't forget about people that come to my channel.
On wrestling, he posted a video. We told Yankee wait because he was posting a video.
Yeah. What do you think of wrestling tonight on Yankees channel? I think personally that Zombie Ref was blind and I was robbed, but now I can go after other titles. I've beaten Hunter before, and now Hunter beat Outlaw. There's just something messed up there. I knew Wildman couldn't beat Crimson Skull. As much as Nubs tried to push it. I just started a wrestling game for myself. I'm doing my own little tournament to decide how I'm going to do things. And then I might just kind of see what I can do for coming up with characters. I might be waiting a few weeks because I got other stuff in the works, mainly away from YouTube. Yeah, except for the character I created on my game has wings. And it's pretty, the character I created was pretty much glow in the dark. And even Erica here created a character she likes better than Yankee did. Always more purple, and she has tattoos. And if I ever get to the point where I do character creations with people that are friends of mine, like he does, I'm going to go through the character creations one by one with each person. And they can always switch it up. You know, move sets can always be switched up, like he said. But like he said, I don't know if you caught it. He's going to be doing a live tomorrow, and the people there can switch to move sets of actual real wrestlers, or they can keep their move set that they have now. I told him I'm first because the first one that jumped in. I have 4 different people. If he can't get one of the first 2, I'll go with the other 2. But he should be able to get at least one of the 4 I picked, because I picked 4 good ones. But the thing is, I want to mess with people. I want to have somebody's moveset, but I want to come to the ring as someone else. So it can start to confuse people. Because that's the best thing about it. If you can have your entrance different than your moveset, you can really mess with people. He just has a lot more time away from YouTube than I do. And I can use the name Paul on my game. His first character has won what, 1 match out of 10 so far? And that's not fair. He created a second character, but a second character can't go for titles, but yet a second character can cause wins or losses for other people.
Yeah, I have a favorite style who I want wrestling wise, but if I can't get that, I don't mind what is what.
Okay, that's why as first time he said that, I had 1 person in mind. I have 3 backups. So any one of the 4 I'd be happy with.
If I don't get it, then I stay as is.
But have you thought of a moveset for an actual wrestler? That's what movesets are, from actual wrestlers.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. Like Erica wants Jeff Hardy's. And I'm not going to tell you mine, but since he can't see mine, I'm going to be upset if somebody takes all 4 of my people. Because Sling Blade or someone else is going to have to post a link, because I'm the first one that said something. Yeah, you wanted Taker. You don't have mine, so don't worry about that. You want Taker. Erica wants Jeff Hardy, and I have 4 other people, and it doesn't mess with any of your guys's. Because when's the last time you have a woman have Jeff Hardy's moves? And Undertaker, I think that's an excellent choice. But I think my pick's a little better. I just can't ruin it. Because first I'm creating my own tournament in a game to see who the best person is. I even did a rematch of a match that there was never a rematch of, just to see what would happen. The rematch I had on my game was between Seth and Lesnar. Let's just say Seth couldn't win. But I think the best match I had tonight, I was watching, I let the computer play, was Batista versus Big E Langston.
It's not Undertaker than his son. His son wrestles? He has a son?
Undertaker, I don't think his son wrestles. Or you mean his brother, Kane? Because Undertaker's son is not wrestling. At least not on the show.
He has a son?
I didn't even know he had a son, to tell the truth.
I know he has a daughter.
But we know he has a daughter, just like Lesnar has a daughter that will be starting soon. We all know Ray has a son.
And a daughter.
Yeah, Ray has a son and a daughter. But if you're thinking Kane, Kane's his brother. We actually have Kane's book. Hey, Mandy, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. It's been a long time. Oh, that's okay, Terry. We just know Kane's story is actually better than Taker's because the book was very well done. We're just talking wrestling, Mandy, whatever you want to talk about. I appreciate you coming in. But I think Undertaker or Kane are excellent choices. Just make sure that he doesn't say that you're like, I know the newer games, they can put an age on it. So make sure, hey, not much. We're just talking wrestling there, Jay. How do you enjoy it over at Yankees channel earlier? Well, we were discussing talking about wrestling here, how Yankee was saying if you go on his channel tomorrow, if you want to try a move set instead of the moves he gave you with his character, we were discussing who we would want the move set for on his channel, because a move set is just the automatic moves that a certain wrestler has. And Terry Screwloose was here. He was talking maybe Taker or Kane's move set. My wife, Nightmare, she wants to do Jeff Hardy's move set, and mine's going to be a surprise. But if you had the full moveset of any character on a wrestling game, who would you use, Jay? And so far, nobody came up with the 4 people. I really want one, but if the other one don't work, I have 3 backups. And nobody's mentioned any of them so far. I will give you a little hint, though. There's a top 4 I made, and the last 2's initials are O, because my last initial is an O. 2 people that have the last initial of O, but I have 2 other people in mind. Hey, Swoop, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. And on any wrestling game, there's always certain people that you have on the game, and there's certain people you have to unlock. But after you unlock them, you can use their name, their look, their move set. But yeah, we're mainly just talking wrestling, Swoop, but whatever you feel like talking about. Because I was thinking maybe, yeah, thank you, Swoop. I appreciate it. No, because Mysterio's last name starts with an M. I'm thinking, oh, if you had to pick a choice and you pick Kofi, that's actually an excellent choice there, Jay. I hope he gets all these ideas, because I like your idea. I like Terry's idea, Undertaker, Kane, and I like my wife's idea of using Jeff Hardy. But nobody still mentioned the 4 I was thinking about. No, their last name starts with an O is what I'm trying, and that's 2 of the 4 I'm thinking of. The other 2 are just super good wrestlers.
I'm sure it's like super obvious too.
Super obvious if you can think of one of the finishing maneuvers. Who has a last name and a finishing maneuver that has an O in it? And those are only 2 of the 4. The other 2 are even more special. Huh?
Okay, only wrestler I know was Jerry, only Bassett was,
Bassist with the Misfits. Okay. Hey, yeah. Yeah, so my wife is getting on my case. She said, well, there is a wrestler with the last name starts with an O. And she told me the name of David Otunga. I almost fell over. It's like, that guy
right
sucks.
now my mind's drawn a blank. He's the only one I could think of. with
I
the
almost
last name
fell
that
over
starts-
with embarrassment.
So did I, when it came to my mind. But at the moment, that's the only one I can think of.
One's on Raw currently and one's on SmackDown currently. That's one of them, yeah. The other one, you kind of don't care for. She figured out what one of the four are. She figured out the Raw person, but not the SmackDown person. Handcuffs in a pay-per-view. Handcuffs in a recent pay-per-view. So what's on everyone's mind tonight? What would you like to talk about? A couple back we watched. Yeah, she knows me, but she only thought of one of the four. And one of them's one of her all-time favorite wrestlers of all time. She can't think right now because she got a migraine. But anybody would figure this one of the four out easily.
Okay, I've seen the match. Seen the handcuffs. And how he was handcuffed.
But who handcuffed?
But
That's two of the four. One of the other two is one of the people you really hate. And one is like your all-time favorite wrestler of all time. No. Somebody's even more popular. Retired. I'm glad everybody's talking to each other and trying to figure out who the top four I would think it would be. Yeah, exactly.
who is your number one? So that is
The last one I told you.
oh.
And some people have talked about the moveset that they would want. Well, let's just say that somebody already took that moveset, like somebody said Mysterio and somebody said Kane or Taker or Jeff Hardy. What if somebody would already take that moveset? Would you have a backup or would you stick with just who you have now?
I would stick with who I have now.
Erica says she'd stick. My wife thinks the female division needs a Jeff Hardy type character. But I don't know if he's going to go on at 9 or 10 Eastern tomorrow, but I know it's going to be one of those two times.
Well, he always goes by Eastern time.
Yeah. And talk about Mr. J. How do you prefer on Yankees Wrestling League? Do you prefer to be a singles, or are you happy with that tag team, or both?
I myself like being 18 and simple.
Mhm. Oh, you just hit one of my favorites, even though that was not the moveset I was thinking about. My all-time favorite would be Brett, but that isn't one of the four. But damn, you hit that hard. Brett's always been my favorite of all time. And I'm sure if you go into creations enough or the roster is big enough, you definitely would find him. Like in the roster I have in my game right now, heck, you can go all the way back and get Ultimate Warrior. And you can unlock Andre later on.
The only female wrestler is that I like is Seth's wife.
Becky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like Jeff Hardy better.
Mm-hmm.
He's not my favorite wrestler.
But me and Terry are thinking along the same lines there. It's almost cheating that Crimson Skull, aka Vinny. Okay, well, I was just curious, Jay. What you thought? Because some people prefer tag teams, some people prefer singles, and some like both. But I think it was kind of messed up that Vinny got John Cena's entrance and moved, though. What do you guys think about that?
The only thing I don't like is that he won't allow tag teams to fight against each other.
Yeah.
Which, like, if they're in a, I can understand one-on-one, okay? But like in a rumble,
Yeah.
that's not fair because everybody is gonna want that chance to move up, and someone's always gonna be left behind.
True. And what would you think, Mr. J, if you ever had to take on your partner one-on-one? Is it a good idea, a bad idea? Yeah, I think you had a pretty good, solid team there with Fist of Iron. But I'm always curious. The longer a team sticks together, the more people wondering which one's a better wrestler.
Well, the audience always knows which one's the better wrestler. Mm-hmm. That's obvious from the get-go.
And that's about the easiest way to create a feud, too.
Exactly.
Unless you have a big stable, but then you create tons of feuds.
Which he does have a big stable.
Yeah.
But that, I think...
If you guys could change anything about the league, what would you change? I think I'd change my looks, to tell the truth.
Because if he's trying to make it like that...
Change my character completely different. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Which one is Mr. J? Because I don't know whose character is who.
Well, the J, hanging with Mr. J is Jay. I forgot his wrestling name, but he's with Fist of Iron. They got a really strong tag team.
I don't know who that is either.
Okay.
I don't know the characters.
We'll get you familiar with the characters.
The only one I know is Melinda, because that's my partner.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, Jay. I think you guys work really great together. But I just wonder if there's any, if you were the manager, what changes would you make? I think I'd take out the whole Snow Beast and actually be more of a wrestling person. I just add wings to my character and have my outfit all lime green, glow in the dark type thing for something different. And one of these days when I get next month, hopefully I can show you the character I created. And then one Erica created, and we'll see if Yankee can duplicate it. He's got a better system and more characters, so he should be able to replicate it.
yellow on my outfit.
Yeah.
I
So that's my next question. Now that we got that out of the way, what is everybody's favorite colors? Would you use your favorite colors on your wrestling character?
damn straight.
Oh, Terry, man, you're really thinking today. Have a name like Mr. Illuminati for your glow. Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Terry, we need to talk more often. Hey, we should join up in a stable the way you're thinking. Yeah. Because they've tried something like that before in WWE and never worked out, but they've actually never used that name. Make the world glow by joining the Illuminati.
Either something with glow or something to do with the moon or something like that.
And the closest thing they got is Naomi right now.
That's why I was leaning more towards because of her glow thing.
Yes.
It's more towards like the moon because you want wings and stuff because that's dark.
But I haven't just
something that glows in the dark, and
Yeah.
that's why through moonlight and stuff.
But I can't decide if I want it black or white wings. I mean, just about everything you see out there has black wings. Why not be something different, have white wings?
Well, it's white, that's more.
And it's a dark
angel
arena.
type.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at. There is no angel type character really. Or I could make one black and one white, so I could be a neutral character.
I'd go along those lines, maybe.
Yeah, one white wing and one black wing, so I could be a real neutral character. Everything else would be glow in the dark.
Dark Angel.
Or I go back, one of my old favorite shows way back in the day. You guys may remember the show called Dark Angel.
I was thinking about that when I came up with the name.
And that's one thing me and my wife's dad had in common. We both loved that show. It wasn't the greatest show. At that time, it was one of the better shows to watch, though.
I'll have to look it up. me and I know.
Yeah, I just think the most famous person from the U of M, University of Minnesota. But Rollins was from Iowa, which is right underneath it.
Erica, if I could create a wrestling character for you, that would be it, what I described above.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea there, Terry. Could have wings with Jeff Hardy, moveset, and Erica, I would say your name suits Dark Angel.
I saw that. I like to fly. I'm flying stuff in his interest.
The best neutral character I think that ever happened was, of course, Steve Austin. And since I'm in Minnesota, why not use Brock Lesnar? What gave me the idea was going against OG, and OG's got Goldberg's move. So I figured, what was the best chance against Goldberg? Well, why not use Lesnar?
I was thinking that because of your avatar for your channel, it fits.
Hey, that works for me too, Terry. You know, we're getting creative here, and that's all that matters.
That picture I colored myself.
And actually, that was a picture that Erica found that she colored herself on one of her apps. Thank you again for all four being here. But I figure it's not winter anymore for a while, so I can at least change during the spring and summer. Make sure this thing is charging so I don't have any more problems. Yes, it is.
If it's got the little lightning bolt on the battery, you're good.
Yes, it is. And now I'm back. Just a slight thing. The battery is too low. I just had to plug it in and get it all reset up. That's all. And now that we have watched Yankees channel, and we know who most of the people are, if you had to add someone, like if you're a tag team, you had to add or you had the choice to add someone or two people, who would you add?
And then
As in
people,
as in people that he created for your own like personal stable. I think that's a good question.
I would add Vinny and OG.
Yeah. Except Vinny and OG aren't a tag team. It's Yankee and OG that are the tag team.
I know.
Yeah.
Your question was, who would you add to yours? And I said Vinny and OG.
Yeah, Erica says if she could add a person, she would add Crimson Skull and Soul Reaper, which is, of course, Vinny and OG. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. And we know it's all just a game, you know.
I think that wrestling that he's doing is boosting his channel.
Yeah, I really think that wrestling is boosting his channel, tells the truth.
Even Knights said something about that.
Yeah.
Earlier, said, yeah, your channel seems to be filling out.
I mean, he keeps saying me and Knight are going to have our first tag team match. I just want to have it just to say we had a team together.
Yeah, he keeps saying that he's going to make you guys a tag.
But then he was sick last week and stuff, so. Because he wants me, you, and Knight to come out together.
I still think.
And for a stable, you need 4 or 5 people. So that was my question. If you were to create a stable, who other other person, one, two, or three people you would add to it.
Well, a lot of the people I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen the people on his channel, but I don't know who the characters are.
Yeah.
Who's who's. But I would choose, from what I did see tonight, I would go with Vinny and OG. Terry says, I don't know who I would team up with, but if I did team up with someone, I'd like it to be someone that would complement me skill-wise so we can bounce off each other.
Yeah, and I agree with that, Terry. You want somebody to help with your strengths and weaknesses is what it is.
Well, from what I've seen on the TV show, a good guy and a bad guy usually work good together. Like
Yeah.
all those matches that Cena and Randy Orton got put together for a tag team match.
That's why I kind of.
Awesomely.
That's why I kind of like Jay's character, Jay and his partner, because they got the whole Power Man and Iron Fist type thing going at it. So you can't see me right now, but you can hear me. So, and I forgot something yet. And yes, if you didn't know, Luke Cage, Power Man, Iron Fist, they've been around in comic books for a long time.
Who is Iron Fist? I didn't get who that was. That's what Terry said.
That's Mr. J's partner.
Yankee, I have been watching for a while.
Oh, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We're just trying to help you out. That's all. Trying to knock off a few ideas to try to help you out with your channel. And, you know, any little changes here and there could just help out. That's all we're discussing. And that we did enjoy watching it tonight. Just little ideas and suggestions. That's all. Now you've been listening for a while. What do you think? I mean, we may be absolutely wrong with what I'm talking about, but since it is your wrestling show, we need to know the manager's opinion.
I know that I need the channel name, so.
Yes. But you know how the employees can always talk about stuff behind the manager's back? That's all we're kind of doing here is kind of a game. The last time that happened behind Vince's back, they created Nexus. So.
And you all coming up with good ideas for sure.
Yeah, we're just trying to help. That's all. We're not trying to say anything bad. We're just giving you ideas. We just want to make it the best show possible. But like somebody said, you're live. They'd rather watch that than WWE. But if you had some thoughts or something that we might have said wrong, yeah, you're welcome to say it here. Remember, it's a no judgment channel. It's like if we all sat down to Alcoholics Anonymous and just came up, we sat there for an hour, just came up with ideas and wanted your opinion is pretty much all we're trying to do. And when Erica was talking about maybe getting Jeff Hardy's moves, I didn't know if it was possible if a woman could get a man's moveset. Maybe you could let me know, because I haven't looked on my game to see if I could even do that.
Like I said, you all need to talk with each other.
Yeah, that's why we're kind of what I was trying to do tonight. Just trying to make it the best wrestling show as many days as you want to do it. Because I know you do the women on Tuesday. And yeah, we just want to make sure now we didn't catch what time, Yankee, and that's what we wanted to know. What would be the best, what would be the time that you'd be comfortable with? 9 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Eastern. We just want to be there right when you start. That's all. Yeah, we will be there in the morning. We all discussing about who we want to be, and it looks like we all want different movesets from different characters, and nobody's gonna kind of mix in with anybody else, which is actually a good thing so far. Everybody's got their special. And I know you talked about Yankee on your channel about Ray being short. I have met Ray, and yes, he is really short. That doesn't make sense in my opinion. And Randy Orton would never work with Matt Riddle. So I understand that, Jay.
If you drop the link, Mr. Paul, would you like to come up and talk about this? I think it is awesome.
I'm actually trying to do that right now. And I was kind of hoping somebody would say that. There, I dropped it like it's hot. You happy now?
This time it posted. When you posted it earlier, it didn't show up. I was trying to tell you that.
Yeah, I appreciate you telling me that, Erica.
Hey, I'm up here. Where's the host?
No, I don't.
Hey, there he is.
All right, you're up there, Yankee.
I am enjoying this, Paul. Thank you for doing this like this.
I'm up here now.
I mean, I think it's awesome what you're doing. I don't have no. I mean,
Thank you, Professional, for coming in. Terry seems to know you, which is awesome.
hello, Terry. Mr. J, Professional.
We can't hear you, Yankee.
You can't hear me. I'm not muted. Can you hear me now?
You have to tell me what he says because I can't hear him for some reason.
Turn the volume up.
It's all the way up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. I can just relay it off of what Erica hears.
They can hear them. I hear all of you.
All right, Terry, thank you. Yeah, we can hear you now.
He looks frozen right now.
Okay, he went down. What happened?
Like I said, he looks frozen.
Right when we started hearing Yankee, he froze up. I don't know what's up with that.
Although Charlize was here.
Hey, Carlitha, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I will
don't know what
repost
happened
it.
there to Terry.
I don't know what happened either, but I'm going to repost it just to make sure. Let this phone charge a little bit and we'll see what happens. Try this again. Hopefully we have no problems this time.
Well, this time it was my computer. Did you hear me that time?
Can you hear him now?
He's not up there.
No, he is.
Yeah, it was my computer that messed up that time. It threw me off line.
Yeah, when I turn it up, I can hear them.
Turn it all the way up so I can
They're
hear it.
not off my earphone.
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you now. And I can see you. Okay, I thought it was mine, so.
He looks frozen again.
Hey, Terry, if anybody else, or Carlitha, or anybody else here wants to try and come up, well, maybe we can fix this problem. Hey, Terry, if anybody else, or Carlitha, or anybody else here wants to try and come up, maybe we can fix this problem.
He froze again.
Yeah, he did, and it's on his side, not mine. Because I've had other people on this one.
He's too shy.
Oh, that's okay, Carlitha. What happens is some other people will come on, they'll just leave their avatar on, and that way we don't see you, even though we do like to see you on your lives.
Terry said I would, but my mic doesn't work on StreamYard. It doesn't like my devices.
I understand you, Terry. And Carlitha, you should be used to it. You do lives all the time. He's trying to again, so be ready.
I'm so sorry. This darn computer of mine's so old that I think it remembers the tar pits that the dinosaurs disappeared in.
Oh, that's okay. Now I can hear and see you perfectly.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. But I am enjoying this talk, Paul. You are doing a great thing. I appreciate it. And yes, Erica, my dear, you can have the Jeff Hardy moves. Just like I can give the men the female moves.
Yeah.
and I'm about ready to give the Sling Blade the female moves.
Erica says thank you.
You're welcome. But whatever moveset you pick, that's going to be the entrance that you can walk out on.
That's exactly what I want.
That's what Erica wants completely. So you just made her super happy.
Okay, now, Erica, what's this stuff about wings? You want black wings?
Yes.
I don't know if I can give you probably the black dragon wings. I don't know why, but there's a
That's
suit.
what Paul's thing.
There is a suit for on the men's section that makes him into a turkey with wings, but there is not one for the women. The only thing for the women is the dragon wings.
No, that's okay. That was more Paul's thing. He talked about characters, how he makes on his game.
Now,
And
is that the
character that would be perfect for me because of my avatar?
okay? Now, do you want to just walk out with them, or do you want to wrestle with them on?
Just walk out is fine.
Okay. Because I think it'd be kind of now, Snow. I really want to change your character's look, but I don't know if you want that or not.
Yes.
Because I want to get you out of the monkey suit.
Well, I have an idea, but I'm letting my phone charge real quick before I can post it.
Right. But tomorrow morning I'm going to go through. I'm going to go one by one. Whoever's there gets to say if they want anything changed, if they want different stuff. But right now, Erica and all the new people that I created here recently is on default. I mean, they walk out default, they wrestle default, and everything like that. And that's why I'm doing this. It's so everybody has a chance to choose their own people that they want to wrestle like and walk out like. I mean, I think that's only fair. And it makes it more interesting when
Well, that
you
sounds
all,
cool.
I mean, it makes it more interesting when you all come in and help me like this and giving me ideas for it. You know what I mean?
I personally think a lot of people are afraid that they would offend you because it's your show.
No, it's our show. Without you all, I won't have a show. And the thing is,
I get it.
now the thing is, people that has a mask can also say if they want to have a character made up without a mask and stuff like that. Like you, Erica, you don't have a.
One of the things that Paul was talking about, he said, well, who would you pick to put together if you could? And okay, I recognize the names because they come in every week, but I don't know whose characters whose.
Right. I've been trying to say who they are, as you know, as they come in and stuff. so people get used to them. But the thing is, I mean, you and Shadow is awesome together. I mean, that's well, I can't think of her name. She
Yeah, I like
got me.
working with Melinda.
Yeah, there you go. But at the same time, she is the manager of the next generation. I put her the manager of the next generation because they are the youngest. My boy's in there because he was killed at the age of 19.
I remember you saying that.
Just click on there and
Okay.
add to stream.
There I am. Okay, Terry.
Sorry about that. It's kind of acting up.
No, I am. It's all my. It's all me. Now, Terry. OG has Goldberg, and I have Batista, but that's only in singles. In tag team, me and him has the entrance and the ration style of AOP. There's someone. You're on the wrong side of the screen, Paul. Did you hear anything I just said, Paul? And here's someone else.
Okay. You're up there, Paul.
Okay.
I am.
We got Paul.
Says
we
I'm
got
still
Paul.
backstage.
We got Paul. We got Paul, and we got Erica.
Really? It shows I'm still backstage.
Not on here.
There she is.
Okay. Okay.
Now in case you didn't hear me, I just answered Terry's question of Uncle Paul. What moveset I got? And I told him, I said, OG has Goldberg. I got Batista, and that's only for the singles. Tag team, we are the AOP. We walk out like AOP. We wrestle like AOP.
Just tell him that was Erica's character.
That's a pretty good character. The thing is, I'm going by what you said that she wanted.
I don't know. It's acting up.
Personally, if
And
I
mine
was
is messed up.
if I was doing Erica just out of my own head, she would look more nightmarish.
Okay.
I'll leave mine out here so you can listen while it's charging. But my character just got screwed up, so I got to redo my whole
Okay.
character.
Well, I'll let you take over.
Okay, I gotta.
Yes, Terry, I do have Brett the Hitman Hart. I unlocked him before I ran out of money. I can turn you into Brett the Hitman Hart, but come up to try to be here tomorrow in the morning if you can, and I will create your character and do everything at one time.
As long as you have your phone up, I can hear him. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, but yeah, I was telling him that as a tag team, me and OG is AOP. We are not Goldberg. We are not Batista. Singly, we are Goldberg and Batista. And I've seen that. And I do have Bret the Hitman Hart because I unlocked it before I ran out of money. I also have Dusty Rhodes' American Dream. If anybody wants his moves. And if they don't, I might just turn myself into Dusty Rhodes and somebody else can have Batista. Because the thing is, I don't care how far my characters go. I got Death and I got Mr. Paul. Those two characters are mine. If you wear a mask, you can have
Now,
a
do you
character.
have Lesnar?
Lesnar. I have to check, to be honest with you, Paul. But I heard you say that you would like to have Brock Lesnar. But I think Snow Beast needs to look more human than Beast. What about you? But we can do this in the morning and talk about it, and I can change the outfit and everything in the morning for anybody and everybody. That's why I decided
Yeah,
to
if
do
not,
it.
I got 3 other backups.
That's why I wanted to do this
I
tomorrow
agree.
morning.
I think it looks like
That way everybody
Yeah, it
has
looks
a
like a
chance.
tall white gorilla, so I agree it needs to be changed.
Yes. I mean, it's as close as I could think of a Yeti when you said Snow Beast. And honestly, I think, I don't know if you can hear me, but I think without the Yeti suit, without the monkey suit, his moves would be more defined and more, and could do more without the Yeti suit. Do you agree? Or did you hear me? Now, Terry, that picture of the person with the cat in your icon, is that really you? I'm trying to come up with something that would look more like you. Can anybody even hear me? That's the next question. Awesome, Terry. Awesome. I mean, I don't know what time in the morning, but I will be doing it in the morning. And I'd love to see the character that you helped me create. That's why I've been doing the creations every once in a while, so people can come in and tell me exactly what they like, what they don't like, and stuff like that. But this time I'm adding in move sets, and whatever move set you pick, that will be the entrance that you get also. Hey, Vinny. I mean, that's okay, Vinny. We all need to stop in everywhere and say hi. But I think tomorrow morning is going to be awesome if people comes in and helps me create their own people. Now, Vinny did tell me when I created him that he wanted uh, John Cena, and that's why he ended up with John Cena. OG told me he wanted what the hell, Goldberg, and he ended up with Goldberg. Awesome, Vinny. So that's what I'm trying to do. Women can pick women can pick the men's moves, and the men can pick the women's moves. I don't care. That's up to them. Uh, so that's just the way it goes. And I guess this is the Paul show because me and Paul keeps trading spots. 1 minute, this Paul is here. Next minute, the other Paul's here. That's right. Always hit the thumbs up. Always hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Always comment. That is the way you show love to the host. So that's what we're going to be doing. Tomorrow morning, we're going to, I'm going to go online with PlayStation, and people can tell me what the look they like to have, the move sets they want, and whatever move sets they get, that's the interest they get. And even if I already made you, have me change the look. You can have me change the move sets. Later, Vinny. Yeah, that's true, Terry. But it's okay. Uh, so if you're already made, please come in and say that you want to be a maybe a different your outfit, a different color, your maybe a different outfit, maybe a different hairdo, maybe a different mask. Yeah, it does, Paul. Because without you all, UFW would not exist. That's one thing I can say. And you all are the ones that smack talks. You all are the ones that keep everybody interested. I am getting followers on PlayStation that I never heard of because of the wrestling. So that is awesome. That's for sure. I agree with Erica because I'm figuring Erica's the one that has Snow Cone's phone, and Snow Cone has Erica's phone, and so help me to make the show better. That's what I'm asking. I need help making the shows better, and if the characters ain't up to people's liking, they need to tell me. I am not going to get hurt. This is not my show. This is our show. Mine and my subscribers. And if anybody wants to join the UFW, they have to subscribe to me under Yankee Southerner. I have picked up 2 or 3 more tonight. Tonight, I have picked up 2 or 3 more, maybe more, to make characters of. And that is awesome. I am enjoying it. I got at least 3 women and 1 man to join the UFW, and I cannot wait to make their characters. Now, Jenny Love, her mama is already Mama Psycho. So when I make her character, I'm gonna make it. I want to name her Little Psycho, since she is the daughter of Mama Psycho. And teams are to be broke up. Organizations can be broke up. It depends on you all if you want to join other organizations, if you want a different tag team partner. I mean, that's all the only thing I can say. Mr. Paul don't have a tag team partner. He'll tag up with anybody and everybody to go after people. Mr. Paul is a single wrestler, and he is not allowed to go after no tag titles or any kind of titles. On the other hand, my other character, Death, can go after as many titles as he wants, but he can only hold 1 title at a time, just like everybody else. And because OG has a TV title, that knocks us out of the contention. OG has the TV title. Crimson Skull has the United States title. So I have to go after a single title. And the only one, the single that's left, is the World Championship. But with that said, this coming Thursday, OG already challenged Vinny title versus title. And whoever wins, the low title gets put back up in the air and gets put back into a tournament. Now, does everybody understand what I'm talking about? I believe you. I believe you. Your area always gets bad weather. I'm going to be right back. I hope everybody can hear what I'm saying. Hey, yeah, did you hear everything I was saying? Paul? Can you hear me? I think he froze on me again, people. He is the snow beast. He freezes all the time. But to my knowledge, I am the only one that allows the participants help him create. And I'll be right back, people. Give me time. I have to go use the bathroom.
Yeah, I heard everything you said. I heard everything. Thank you for the 3 still being here. Now, while he's in the restroom, bathroom, whatever you want to call it, what does everybody think of what he said?
I think it sounds awesome. But
Yeah.
I don't see you up there.
I'm up here now.
I mean,
You might have to go out and refresh.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the
As
participants,
soon as you come back, I can hear him again.
if it wasn't for the participants of my subscribers, I wouldn't even have a wrestling association.
Yep.
And the thing is, I am not Vince McMahon. I listen to my people. And I think now, Erica, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you up the way that I wanted to in the first place, and see what you think of that character. And the character I'm thinking about making up will fit Nightmare 120%. I'm gonna go.
We'll just give Terry the middle name Carsey.
I'm gonna try to go with the look of Nightmare from the comics. I don't know if you guys know that one or not.
And I do know the Nightmare character.
Yep.
I do.
I'm gonna try to get as close as
I'll go with it.
I'm gonna try to get as close to it as I can. And if you know Nightmare, he does have wings. Every once in a while. Not all the time, but every once in a while.
And he's green.
I think Terry might look good as a clown. A death clown.
Now you just need a Mephisto character.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't have a fishbowl to put on his head. But I am getting awesome feedback.
That's Mysterio, or the other one.
Oh, okay. That's I don't know why, but I always want to make
Fishball
it.
head. Forgot his name.
Yeah, I thought that was his name. But anyway, I love my comics. Everybody knows it. So anytime I can make a character to look almost like that character, like you said,
The last Spider-Man movie.
Assassins for Hire, which is which is Fist of Iron, and Mr. J is based on Iron Fist of Power Man, and that's why I named their group Assassins for Hire, since the comics has Heroes for Hire.
I always thought it was Power Man, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist.
Luke Cage is Power Man. I mean, Luke Cage is Power Man. But I love the Power Man look back in those days.
Yeah, I thought you said Iron Man. That was my mistake.
Okay. No, I can't make an Iron Man yet. I can make a Tony, but I can't make an Iron Man. But have you noticed every time someone joins, I say they had signed a contract a few weeks ago, and the only way you have to do is to sign a contract to say yes, I want a character in the wrestling, and once you do that, you sign the contract. In other words, there's no signature, no nothing. It's for fun. It's a game, and all that stuff. But it is great to see your own characters win, though. I see mine lose all week by week. Except for tonight. Mr. Paul did win tonight. Death lost. Mr. Paul won. So if you have a mask and want a plain face, I can make up 2 characters. If you are a plain face and want a mask, I can make up 2 characters.
He won today, did he?
Except for tonight, see? He won tonight. See, if they tear up the contract and throw it at you, then they have to join the WWE.
Well, if they do that, they have to join the WCW, and they're no longer around. But no, I mean, the only thing people have to do to get out of the contract is say, I don't like you no more. I'm unsubscribing. Get me out of there. And I would. But
I know, I was joking.
I know you was. But I mean that is the way to get out of a contract with me, is just say I don't want to be it. I don't want to be part of it anymore, and that's it.
I was gonna ask if anybody said they didn't want to be a part of it anymore.
I think there's nobody that wants to. I think everybody that signed up wants to stick with it. my
Yeah,
opinion.
I mean, so far I'm getting great feedback from people that joined, and people that watches them getting great feedback, saying that they like that show better than the WWE, and I can't blame them. I like the show better than WWE and AEW, but the only way to get people to join your faction is to talk to the people behind my back and then have everybody say, I want to join this one faction, then I'll change everything to that one faction and put everybody that wants to be there into that one faction. So you want two characters, Terry? Awesome, awesome. Love that idea. See, right there's two characters for the
Yeah,
men.
just check out Terry's comment.
Yeah, that's what I just answered. I love the idea that people want a mask and one without a mask, and put the mask in with a tag team, and put one this the plain face in by himself. I mean, that is perfect. I mean, Mr. Paul is not a tag team; he is the CEO, but Death is a tag team and belongs to a faction. And that's what we need. We need more solo wrestlers. And I don't care if it's the same subscriber. But they have to have a
Yeah, I like
mask.
the idea too.
Yeah. I mean, one has to have a mask. Okay, let's put it this way: one man has to have a mask or a painted face, and the other one has to be plain face. How's that sound?
That's why I like the idea of being a singles and a tag team person.
Right. That's what I like about it too. Yeah, of course, I can only be the CEO, and the CEO cannot go after belts. Now, Death can go after any belt he wants to go after, but the CEO cannot go after belts. He's mainly just getting into the matches
Yeah.
to be in a match if he needs to be in a match. So he's mainly going to be clear at the bottom of the list at all times. But I think it's going to be awesome having doing it that way. I mean, I understand that OG don't come in very often, and when he doesn't stay. But he does come in every once in a while and show his presence, and that I like that. I mean, I'm not saying people have to show up for every show, but it's nice when they do. I have fun when they do, and the reason why I was so out of it tonight was because my right eye felt like someone took a scalpel and cut the backside of the eye. I was in a lot of pain. But the reason why I'm taking over the matches which are looking different, is because for some reason the universal mode don't allow the tag team.
Yeah,
No.
Erica was dealing with a bad migraine too at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I feel sorry for anybody that goes through that shit. I don't know if you're allowed to cuss in your channel, so sorry if you're not allowed to. But all my channels are set for 18 and over, so I sometimes forget some people don't do the 18 and over. But I think tomorrow morning is going to be an eye opener for a lot of people. Because they're going to learn real fast that they have the choice. I don't have the choice. I can do what I can do and put it as I think. Because usually I go down the list. And now I'm giving them the choice to pick their own
I agree.
movesets.
I think it'll show everyone how far they're willing to go and how far you're willing to go.
But Paul, the only thing I disagreed with what you said was it's my show and I do with it as and people thinks I do with it as I please. I don't want that. I want to
You're
show
gonna
that
need a 5-ring notebook with everybody bring coming in now.
I have a lot of notebooks. But the thing is, I want everybody to enjoy themselves, and to enjoy themselves, they should have a voice. You know what I mean? But that is how a lot of people in the wrestling gaming thing does. They
Yeah, we all agree.
I mean, a lot of them goes, okay, you want in? I'll make it. I do I do this, I do that, and that's all. I mean,
We got to make sure everyone's there tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and it's going to be awesome. And that should take at least 5-6 hours to do everything. But I think it'd be more interesting. Now the thing is, your mask character can go up against your solo character. That's because sometimes solo characters have to pick other solo characters to go up against tag team just to have a feud. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Terry. And I'm enjoying that Paul started this. I mean, it really is awesome. I'm glad I came over. I mean, I was watching on the TV when you first came on, and on the TV I can't type in no kind of response. And I was on panel over at Patty's on the computer. So I had to wait until she ended to come over on the laptop and start typing stuff in. But I think it's awesome. I wish more. I wish more characters.
Well, we're glad you made it, and we're glad you were listening because I didn't know what to create for a topic when I first started
That's awesome
tonight.
But the thing is, I wish more people would get more involved like this. That's right, Terry. You have to start practicing that trash talk. Paul has it down pat. Sling Blade has it down pat.
Yeah, Terry, just make sure you practice your trash talk and not your recycling talk.
I mean, I have to say, the best trash talk comes from the women. I mean, they can trash talk each other awesome. The only thing I am saying about the trash talk, don't call nobody bitches, cunts, or anything like that, because that's just out of hand. That's stupid. And just do a regular trash talk, and you don't need to be calling nobody names. Except for Applehead. Because I honestly had someone, was joking around, trash talking, and calling, saying, bitch, you're going down. That lady took offense to it. And she almost told me to get rid of her character.
Yeah, I agree.
So no name calling except for the easy names, like Applehead.
As long as Sling Blade has his memory loss diaper on.
Yeah. I mean that was good about the diapers and stuff. But you have to remember, we have 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, and 14-year-olds that watches this stuff weekly, and that's why I don't want no bad stuff because they hear enough of that at school. Okay, Terry, that's fine. But what I'm watching out for is the people under the age of 18 that watches it. Even though I have it set as 18 and over, they watch it with their parents. I mean, trash talk. I mean, I love trash talk. I mean, I don't do it on the show because I am not me on the show. I am Mr. Paul. I am Sam, the announcer. But on live streams, I can trash talk.
Yep.
And the thing is, I don't feel like trash talking because my character death sucks.
You're a commentator.
I am Sam, the announcer. But on live streams, I can trash talk.
That garbage language on your channel, on your live, we understand.
More matches than anybody else. And I'm buffering.
Yeah, Yankee just froze.
Uh-oh.
But
Is it us or him though?
yeah, we don't know if it's us or him, but one of us just froze.
I can't tell if you're froze.
Yeah, he's back. Hold on.
I didn't know he left.
Yeah, and you're back.
Yep. Finally. I have the worst luck with this computer. It's not funny. I am glad I stayed up as long as I did, so you can get back up there. But that's why I put Mr. Paul, because I'm the CEO right now. And since we're talking about this, the CEO needs to voice his opinion.
Yeah, there you go, Terry.
Sounds good. But it sounds like Dragon wants to go up against Mr. Paul. Because he was bad now. I mean, he was smacked
Yeah,
off.
Terry, I see you as a bad news bear English character.
But I had to say it again, Paul. Thank you for doing this kind of show because it's awesome. And thank you for the shout out. Okay.
I'm trying my best.
You're doing good, bud. You're doing good. But yeah, I want people to feel comfortable to come to me and say, "Hey, I don't like this about the character. I don't like this about the character. Can you do this with the character? Can you do that with the character?" Like Death. I hate that look on Death. But I'm gonna keep it for right now. The look on Mr. Paul ain't that much better either. I think I do the worst job on my own characters.
Yeah, I just want to be the glow in the dark character with one black and one white wing.
I can't do that. I would love to be able to do that, but they don't allow that. I can make either you white.
I know I'm messing with you.
I can make you white and the wings black, or I can make your costume black and your wings white, and your boots. But
The wings white would be awesome.
yeah. Because I want to make the boots mainly what the rings are.
That lime green fluorescent has that glow in the dark effect.
You're right. Well, we can see what we can do tomorrow. How's that sound? But I will enjoy having a different look for tag team instead of that's up to you, Terry. That's going to
fine.
be up to you. The The move set that you choose will be up to you. Right now, everybody has the move set that I picked out for them. So this is something new. But I don't know what time I'm going to be up in the morning because it is after midnight here. And I'm not even one bit tired. I'm not one bit sleepy. I am tired. I'm not sleepy.
Yeah, that works, Terry.
Mr. Illuminati. How about if he stays the Snow Beast and the group is called Illuminati?
That works for me, Yankee.
Yep.
Because that way we got this whole takeover thing going on.
Right. But he still can change his look. That's the best thing about it. And the only thing I ask is don't go on to other people's channels
I agree.
and smack talk because they don't know what the hell you're talking about. You might get banned. Unless somebody
True.
brings up unless somebody brings up
Yeah,
a
you might
topic
upset
like
somebody
this.
if you did that.
Right. I mean, I've had other people contact me because I know you're doing the wrestling, but can you tell the people not to smack talk on my channel? Because there's quite a few of them that was smack talking on other people's channels, and they did not appreciate it. So I did ask for everybody to smack talk only on my channel, no matter what show I'm. Well, on
Yeah, I
Yankee
didn't know
Southerner.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry, I agree.
Yeah, you can keep it to the wrestling stream, but sometimes on my lives in the morning, I will have a wrestling stream talking about what I want to change in the UFW, and asking people's different opinions. There, you're allowed to smack talk because I know exactly where you're coming from. I mean, that's where I'm getting most of my jokes on Sling Blade is because I'm thinking wrestling, and everything I say to him on my live streams is coming from the wrestling point of view, and he's not catching on to it. I think we lost Snow Cone. But I love hearing Smack Talk, though.
I'm here. I just had to stretch and take some insulin.
Yeah, and post. I don't know if you're posting or if Erica's posting. I'm figuring Erica is Snow Code and you are Erica. But I think it's going to help me to figure out people tomorrow. That's why I wanted to do it.
Yeah,
I want-
Erica's posted on my phone, and I'm doing the live on her phone just to confuse people.
Right. But the thing is, I want to. I'm doing this tomorrow so I can get into people's heads and know what they're thinking and know what they like. But I think I'm going to enjoy Erica's new look. I hope she does. Honestly,
Oh, believe me, she'll let you know one way or the other.
Honestly, I think Nightmare, Shadow, Banshee, and
She's not afraid to let her opinion be known.
and Bloody Mary. I think they all need to talk and see if they can't join, form a group. Because I think they would be an awesome group right there. The Nightmare is mainly a spirit. Shadow could be from
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Eric could be okay with that.
But the thing is,
She says yes.
They all need to talk though, and they all need to let me know. Yes, it's a go. That way, I can do promos where they're inviting people into the.
We'll call him Brady Kane
The what?
or Kane Hart.
It will be a hard name to come up with, that's for sure. I mean, honestly, they could become the Dark Wishes. You know, Wishing. Okay, I got you, Terry. You just have to be there tomorrow morning and help me out with it, okay, bud? Okay, awesome. See, Terry's been watching for a while, and he's already getting his own thing set in his head. I love that. But as for what you was thinking about
Yep, I get it.
the Death Reapers are about ready through Crypt's Skull out of the group. So if you talk to him and stuff and try to form a group with him and your tag team partner, that would be awesome. But Princess would be his manager, and where Nightmare will be yours and your partner's manager. But I think the hardest people to beat right now is the new generation.
Yeah, me and Terry have very similar ideas on stuff, so I like that.
Yeah. I mean, the new generation is going to be the people to beat. They hold 3 titles. They hold the World Tag Team title. They hold the World Championship. I think that's going to be awesome. I just don't know why. Jake Snake don't have a title yet, because that boy is pretty good. Yeah, Terry's been here from the beginning. Terry's a pretty nice guy. That's for sure. That's fine. That's fine. We all consider everybody as family. I'll run down some names tomorrow, and you can contact the person that you want to team up with.
Yeah, the way I looked at it, we got me, Nightmare, and Ogden already, so we got 2 openings for a stable, and it doesn't matter if they're male or female.
Right. And Terry might fit right in with there, since his solo persona would fit right in there. Because you need some people that goes after the solo belts. I mean, this is very interesting. And Terry, you are the first person that asked to be masked and unmasked. And I think that's awesome.
True.
So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're not getting mad at each other. We're having fun. We are enjoying what we do. And Smack Talk is just for fun. I mean, you take some of the best Smack Talks. You take Ric Flair. You take Dusty Rhodes back in the 70s. They smack talked each other down. But guess what? They were the best of friends. They had cookouts together, families with families, and everything else. You
Yeah,
cannot.
I'll leave that up to Terry. It's his choice.
Yeah. You cannot put your personal feelings in with the wrestling, because wrestling is for the fun and to do, just that. Have fun, enjoy yourself, and stuff like that. Mark is friends with a lot of people that he smacked out, and a lot of people he wrestled. And if you don't know who Mark is the Undertaker, and he is an awesome person. I got to meet him.
Yeah, it's one big UWF family. I agree.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you're friends or family with the people that is in the streams. It's about having fun and just smack talking each other. I mean, if we can't smack talk each other, who can? That's for sure. I need that's from again.
Yeah, Terry, that makes sense. I like that idea. That's actually a good idea because I've already beaten Sling Blade, but haven't taken on Spitfire yet. All right. You just hand it to me if you want. I'll just plug it in over here and see how long I can go.
Yeah, it's at 89.
All right. I appreciate that. You go get some rest. We'll go from there. And this way I'll be able to hear him when he comes back too.
There to go to bed.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
But if Erica's going to bed, tell her good night for me. If Erica's going to bed, tell her good night for me.
Yeah, I told her. She don't take her melatonin. She don't sleep at night. So
Right.
don't take your melatonin, you don't sleep at night. So. Right.
Sounds good, Terry.
I'm usually good on 5 to 6 hours.
Right.
Sounds good, Terry. I'm usually good on.
But sometimes I'm good on 2. But
I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. I don't know if you can, but I'd love to see like an Inferno match one time. Yeah, Yankee froze. Don't worry, he'll be back. Don't worry, he'll be back. I'm really curious what kind of character they create for you, Terry. I'm really curious what kind of character they create for you, Terry. And welcome back.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on my side or your side, but like I said, we've been having bad weather on and off all day today. So,
Right, but this time I got kicked off of the
like I
internet.
said, we've been having bad weather on and off all day today. So, well, I didn't do it. I promise.
But I think I'm gonna get off here before it goes off again. But I'll be watching you on TV.
I mean, I can't be mean. I can't be that mean to the wrestling creator.
Sure you
I mean,
can.
I can't be mean. I can't be that mean to the wrestling creator.
But I'm gonna get off of here and I'll watch you on the TV. Because TV never messes up. So, but yes, keep talking. Keep coming
All
up with
right, I
new
probably
ideas.
won't go too much longer. Probably another half hour. See how it goes.
Well, I'd love to hear new ideas. Because that's awesome. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to you later, Paul. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear you.
And you have a good night.
All right, take care.
Yep.
Yeah, you too. What time is it over there where you're at, Terry, right now? What time is it over there where you're at, Terry, right now? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, the sun's just rising over there. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, the sun's just rising over there. So you're about 3.5 hours ahead of time. No, wait. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just can't think right now. About 6, a little over 6 hours. I kept looking at how long I was on the live and said the actual time, so that's what messed me up. I kept looking at how long I was on the live and said the actual time, so that's what messed me up. Yeah, I appreciate you sticking with me, Terry. Oh, that's early. Thank you for the 2 still being here. Yeah, I try to end it in a half hour of the hour mark so I can go a little longer yet. Yeah, I understand, Terry. You're just at a completely different time than we're at. You're still across the pond, so to speak. Yeah, and I do appreciate it. And thank you for the 3 now being here. Well, it seems like Monday night was good for me. Tuesday and Wednesday were yeah, and then today was pretty good. So I'm starting to wonder if I should do one tomorrow too. All right, I appreciate it. I don't expect everyone to catch all of them. That and the fact is, the later I go on, the better the stream seems to work. So now I got to start going on about 11 o'clock our time, or my time, Central Time here, which is 6 hours behind you, and see what kind of audience I get then. What time zone are you in over there, Terry? Just curious. Awesome. Thank you. Figure my wife can always use watch time too. So yeah, I've never heard that. So I'm glad you told me about it. I've never heard of BST or British Summertime. I almost thought instead of Central, they should call us Midwestern time, because this is kind of the Midwest. Okay, I've heard of UTC, but yeah, GMT I've heard of too. I just didn't know if there was a difference. 21st of June is when we going into our summer officially. I just got to know from my brother said he's actually watched a few, and that's surprising because he's never watched any. Yeah, okay, I understand that whole what do they call it? Daylight savings time? Is right here. I think it is Arizona, and I think maybe Alaska. There are only 2 states here that don't go by daylight savings time. Okay. I kind of wish they would do away with the daylight savings time altogether, because that way you wouldn't have to switch the clocks every twice a year. Yeah, spring forward, fall back. Probably go another 10 minutes here to see who else shows up. I know a lot of people still have one more work day yet. Yeah, the time automatically changes on my phone too. But for like the microwave and the clocks I got around the house, I still got to change those. Pretty much any electronic device that isn't a cell phone. Thank you for the 4 being here. It just jumped up again, so I thank you. Even the people in the bushes still gives us watch time. Everybody's welcome to come in and just say hi. And please like on the way in, and please share while you're here. Okay, I understand that, Terry. I just have a couple wall clocks on because you never know if there's going to be a power outage or something. And they are battery powered, so. You could always have a power surge. You'd always have problems with your internet provider. Says we got 4, and I know 3 people in. I was just curious who the 4th one was. Yeah, I wish I had mine says on unlimited, but there's a lot of unlimited over in the US here that says it's unlimited. That's not unlimited. Yeah, we're in that spring and summer part of the year, so every once in a while we'll get a power outage because of the weather. And we even had some power outages in the winter time because some of the storms can be bad. Yeah, that's actually my wife's phone. I wish I had a laptop or a home computer. And I'm glad, I hope that is my brother. It's here. I appreciate him coming in. But if he is here, I wish that he would say hi. But I know how he likes to be incognito, so that's just him. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just not sure what a dongle is. Must be another English term I'm not familiar with. I was thinking maybe connection or hookup. I think I'll go another minute here and then I'm going to end it. Let everybody get some sleep so we can all make Yankees live tomorrow. Oh, it's like a USB stick, but you can put a SIM card in it to go. Oh, okay. I got you. See, I learned something. But on that little note, I want to say thank you for everybody coming in, coming on panel, watching in the bushes. I wish you all the best night. I wish you the best day tomorrow on the weekend. Have a good one, everyone. Good night.